Well, Grace and I are here on the second floor, and our object is we want to get a Cat 5 and a coax from the attic down into this outlet hole. Now here's what we know. We've got insulation in the wall. We're working with that. The next thing we know up here, Grayson, is that going into this attic, we're into that little spot where the roof line comes down to the eave of the house. Very hard to get into.
Awkward to get to. So are we going to drill up or drill down?
Well, we need to drill up because it'd be almost impossible to get a drill to come down.
Thanks, because I'm the guy that's going to be in the attic doing this, and that'll make my job a heck of a lot easier. I don't have to work my head out here to the corner.
Okay. And then what we'll do is when we get the hole drilled, we'll feed one of these fiberglass rods up and pull the cable.
And I'll just snag it.
Okay.
This is the theory.
One other thing that we need to find out about the wall is do a little exploratory. We used our fiberglass rod earlier to discover that we had a fire block in this wall. Now we need to pick the drill bit. We know from measuring on that fiberglass rod about where that fire block is, and we kind of made a little mark there for ourselves. So on that basis, I'm looking here with a 2-foot drill and a 4-foot extension, a little easier to work with, but our problem is we're only going to get this far in the wall.
Right.
That means we'd have to pull it back out and put another extension on that thing. So that's kind of difficult. So we chose to go ahead and get a 6-foot extension. Now there's one other thing that we're going to do here. We're also going to measure to know when we're probably going to clear that top header up there, Grayson.
Right. Because if we drill accidentally keep going through, one of two things will happen. We'll either go into outer space or we'll be in a roof, one of the attic joists, in which case, either case, we want to stop.
That's right. All right, so why don't you mark that sort of toward the bottom to compensate for the sheetrock up here.
So the piece of tape says if that tape disappears into the hole, we're in trouble. We need to back out and try the other corner.
Okay, now if Grayson, you'll put the drill on the end of that.
All right.
I'll start looking to get us in the hole here. Now, the reason I want to go ahead and put this in the hole now is that I've got to get this up, and I'm going to choose a corner here. The reason I choose a corner is that allows me, now I'm having it sticking on me.
Okay, well let me give you a hand here. Now we're going to just give it some short bursts in reverse.
There we go. Look at there. Now he puts that in reverse, right?
We'll use the walking ability of these twist drills.
That's right. Now, I chose to get over into a corner, Grayson, because that way when I get ready to feed my fiberglass rod, I can find it rather than just being anywhere in that wall.
Right.
Now, one other thing, Grayson, I'm going to give it a good shove. As you can see through our x-ray wall here, I want to get that thing as vertical up as I can. That way I get a really straight drill up, don't I?
Parallel to the wall again so we don't hit daylight prematurely.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
Let her go. Okay, Grayson, we got through the first part.
All right.
I think we got it, Grayson. Up the wall here. Let's find my spot. I believe I've gone through. Hopefully I can get to my hole. And have to work it a little bit. Grayson, I think I've gotten it up to the top. Can you see the tip yet?
Okay, I see it, Mike. Okay, Mike, pull it back down.
Okay, there we are. And we've got our cable from the attic down.
This technique is so common it's worth demonstrating again. Don't forget to mark the shaft with tape. It's a one-person job when you get the hang of handling 8 feet of shaft with the drill on the end. First, with the drill in reverse, go right for the back corner. Walk the drill up to the cross brace, pushing the shaft to force the bit flat against the wall before you start drilling. Notice the shaft is slipping in my drill chuck. This is a common problem for me anyway. Once through, the bend on the shaft will keep the bit in the corner. It's easy to get the drill out if you just give it short bursts in reverse. The point of the previous exercise is to get a pull cord into the attic. Loop the cord through 8 feet of fiberglass rod. Make sure there's enough slack in the loop to allow either side of the cord to be pulled. And then push the rod in the same corner you previously drilled. The rod will follow the drill path. Pushing the rod hard enough against the roof will sometimes bend the rod over, forming a nice gap between the cord and the pole to allow easy retrieval. The only difference when there's insulation is that you need to push the bit through the insulation using short jabs to the back corner and up as much as you can without running the drill. Once in the corner, the drill bit will work its way up without getting tangled.